so far away that by the time the actual push hit, he would just kill it.
One base or two?
It was two base. It was a two base tank marine all in. I wouldn't call it an all like I wouldn't even say it was all in. It was just this super aggressive marine tank, kind of like a contain like MVP used to do, but it wasn't really even a contain because the Protoss player could get out of it. I just felt like the Protoss player like I felt like it was a scary push because you almost underestimated his Protoss. You're like, well, I have enough units and I have photon overcharge. This should never kill me, and then you just die.
Did none of the Protoss players build Immortals and Sentries?
They built sentries, and I think they built one immortal, and they were immediately trying to get it to Colossus, and I think they died because of that.
Those sentries
I mean-
kill tanks pretty quick.
That
No,
was
I
the
just mean
only-
like for the Guardian
yeah,
Shield.
for the
and,
Guardian
like,
Shield. That
Guardian
was
Shield
the-
and a Force Field as they move across the map, because that's like how you shut down a 1-1-1 without air.
Honestly, I've never seen, like, I didn't see it, but I'm assuming it's, like, something to punish Protoss players that are cutting their gateways.
Yeah.
Like, I would think if you don't cut your gateways and you
If
get
you
them right
scout
at
it
the
early
robo-
and get like 5 gates in a robo, I don't
Well,
feel like
I mean,
should
you don't scout it, like, unless, like, I don't see how you'd scout it, unless, like, with some pressure, but then you wouldn't scout it.
Well, even like a quick robo
Or
observer.
maybe with a mothership
Yeah.
core scout,
Yeah, that's
which I think is getting risky. Like, some
The
shit
best
happened.
thing to do, I think, is just to go like
early
you see
bio
it, you
time.
see it coming out. You add like 2 more gateways on top, like the 2 that you have.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Other than that, there's been really nothing in PvT that's been anywhere noteworthy. No really good, unique strategies have come out. Nothing on ladder that's really been troubling. And PvP's been the same old, same old.
We should talk about PvP and that like it's kind of I like it's really awesome to see like all the small decisions that pros make in PvP because I think of any matchup, PvP is all about like these small like micro decision making things where like it's all about like what you're doing with your army, when you're doing it, and what you're heading towards.
Which is so strange to be saying about PvP, but yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Can I take
It's
a moment then? Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll-
I don't.
Okay. I've been seeing this in the mid game a lot lately. The robo expand, which I do often. I change it up based on what I scout, if I scout something in particular. But I go, say I go robo expand against another robo expanding Protoss, and I'm seeing this a lot, like a lot. And I've seen it in a few pro games. The other player adds 2 Stargates, okay? So you think maybe I can go kill them because they're committing so heavily to a new tech switch. But they keep building Immortals, and then they build Immortals and Void Rays. And then they add in a second robo, and they go Void Ray Colossus. And I feel like on Akalon, Belshir, and there's one other map that I feel like you can't punish it if you're trying to play the Immortal Archon style, which I enjoy more personally. But like it's Void Ray Colossus Turtle. Are you guys seeing it at all? Because I really struggle with that in the mid game.
Honestly,
I don't do Immortal Archon.
yeah, I go Colossus, and if you're going Colossus, just go all in and kill them.
Yeah, if you're going Colossus and what I've noticed at least is if you're going Colossus and you see somebody doing a 2-star tick switch, all I do is just like wait, get 3 bases, get my Temple Archives, or maybe even stay on 2 bases and then just all in the second I get my Temple Archives and I have like 5 Colossus and like 5 Archons.
Yeah, because you can't break that without Colossi. Like I've tried with like way more units than them, and if they're on top of a ramp or they have the concave, because on Belshire you have to walk into a small choke, then you can't break it like the Void Ray Colossus.
Well,
Turtle.
if they're turtling, can you just, because they're spending all that money on Colossi, can you just cut some of your Immortals and Archons and just go straight up to like double Tempest production?
No, because then they walk across and kill you with their first couple of Void Rays.
Oh, you don't want Tempest anyway. Like,
Yeah, you don't want Tempest against Void Rays.
basically, the reason you don't see like crazy tech things like that is because they could just kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you just go and kill you, and that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Well, I was just curious. I'll have to try using Colossi more, because I wanted to stay away from it, but it seems like, it's inevitable that I'm going to have to start doing that more.
Well, even on some maps, like some maps, you could just go kill them too. Like Belshir, just go kill them. Like the new maps, just go kill them.
Yep.
I'm trying. Like I think Aklon would be the
Well,
hardest.
Belshir has so many small chokes that that's actually one of the maps that's really hard to go kill them.
Because you have so many different ways you can go, and they're not going to defend there. They're going to defend at their next cannon. If you're doing it right, you should have, and you have Archons to break force field. So I don't see like why you couldn't kill him. You know what I mean? Like as soon as you see Void Rays, don't make stalkers. Just
obviously.
just tech as fast as you can up to Archons. Get like 3 Archons and mass Zealots.
But if you do like the 2-base timing, which I assume is kind of what you're talking about,
Yeah.
obviously it has to be because they get enough Colossus if you do a 3-base timing. Like on Belshir, they just build like the 2 gateway wall on the north part of their Nexus.
You won't even have Colossus when you attack. You shouldn't, or maybe he has 1.
Yeah, he has like 2.
Okay, I'd have to see. But that seems
Yeah,
like
it's,
odd.
it's tough. I'll show you the replay sometime. Then maybe we can talk about it a little bit more.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think the best thing to do against crazy tech switches and Protoss is to attack them.
Oh, I agree. That's the one that I feel like I can't punish. At least not with a Mortal Archon.
Okay. So are we done? I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
No. we
Yeah,
went through
short
all
episode
matches?
this week.
Yep, sure.
We went for an hour.
A little less than an hour. We started a little late today,
Sorry about that.
due to some technical difficulties, but yeah. Does
DreamHack
anybody?
should give us some good strategies and stuff to talk about.
Oh, there'll
Yeah.
be a lot to talk about next week.
So
Yeah.
yeah, look for episode 4 because that'll be great.
We'll be surely some of us are going to be trying new builds that we see this weekend, and we'll talk about them in our own play. We'll talk about them how the pros did them. Otherwise, yeah, just follow Fields' channel here on Twitch if you're not, and subscribe to his YouTube. He's a good host, and if you want to keep up with the VODs and the show, it's a good way to do it.
Yeah. And follow everyone
us
on their
on
Twitter pages. Our Twitter pages are above our webcams. I'm at Field717. Bright is at SC2Bright. Primal is at PrimalMoonSC2. At CowmanSC. And at XT Starfire_PH. You can also check out Extraterrestrials at www.extraterrestrials.us, on Facebook at /extraterrestrials, and on Twitter at XTStarcraft. So.
And the replay pack from episode 2 will probably be posted later tonight, if not early tomorrow morning. And then, since nothing really new has changed with any of our styles for the most part, might not do a replay pack until after episode 4, or we start doing new builds that we learn in DreamHack, etc.
Alright. So thanks very much for tuning in. Remember to hit the follow button, and we will see you guys next week.